Welcome back. Rico Money Bags, the channel helping you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future. Make sure you smash the like button, make sure the bell notification is lit, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. This is today's Money Bag Alert. If you're interested in these Money Bag Alerts, the link is down below. It is free and always will be free for the Money Bags Mansion. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. Today, we're going to be talking about Popdog, okay? This one, I've been keeping an eye on it, but since I was around it, when I caught an eye on it, when I caught wind of it, I felt like I was a little bit late. I seen the partnerships they made. Big shout out to some of the guys that are connected to this because I rock with them really hard. And that's why this video is coming out now, because when we get to the chart and price predictions at the end of the video, you guys should watch to the very end. I think this is the time that you might want to get into Popdog, okay? Obviously not financial advice. Do your own research, your own due diligence. But let's get this started. We got Popdog, base community owned meme coin, okay? So the Solana dog coin that pops harder than the Solana cat coin. Dog, cat, Doge, cat, or dog, great cat. That was good. Base team in charge. Popdog arcade style games. 5 professional full-time artists. Huge partnerships announced. Professional marketing team. Much more to come. They do got some partnerships with my guy Dr. DeFi. Big shout out to him. And that's what I'm talking about. When you start to align yourself with the right people in the space, you can see some things really start to happen. Now, obviously, when we get to the chart, you're gonna see that it's pulled back. But when you look at the overall crypto market capitalization, it has pulled back. And I know it's kind of hard for people to change their philosophy and change the way they think. But when the markets are greedy, you need to be fearful. And when the markets are fearful, you need to be greedy. And that's why you might see my fangs dripping right now, because I'm going to look at being greedy with Popdog right now because the markets are fearful, okay? When I call eye on it, everybody was being greedy on it. That's when I'm fearful, okay? I'm not telling you to play like that, but this is how I played, okay? We got memes galore. I mean, I love all the memes. There's a lot of people that I rock with inside this Popdog, and that makes me feel bullish on it, okay? Now, let's get over to this really quick. We'll get over to their socials as well. Let's scroll this over. We'll get over to their socials. Make sure you guys give me a follow as well, at Rico Moneybags. You guys don't want to miss out, man. Dropping some real knowledge, some alpha, whatnot like that. But this is why I get bullish on Popdog right now. Like, when we scroll down and we check what kind of exchanges it has not gotten really any exchanges whatsoever, okay? So it has a lot of potential for it to grow as far as when the volume picks up and when the overall crypto market picks up. So this is an opportunity for us to really look at Popdog. This is how I like to look at them, when I see that they haven't got any exchanges, because exchanges mean exposure, okay, and means more volume. So this one is still pretty young, and I believe that it's on a fire sale right now. Now, obviously, I like to play the DCA game and go in little by little. Like that, I can get a better position, and it's been working for me really well lately. Now, I also like to get in on that delete a zero thing, because we always notice that there's that euphoric feeling when projects are getting to that delete a zero and that momentum, or when it's about to lose a zero, when it's about to go down and almost, we're going to get a zero back on here. So this is that area that I want to look at on the project, because these are those psychological areas, excuse me, and the psychological barriers on that $1 million market cap. So let's get to the socials right now. We'll talk about some of the partnerships. Make sure you guys give them a follow at Popdog Soul Coin, okay? And then we'll talk about this right here. This is one of the reasons I'm making the video. You got Dr. DeFi, hold it down for Myro, and I mean, not just for Myro, but really people in the space. And that's why I rock with Dr. DeFi, because words of wisdom, and he wears his heart on his sleeve, kind of like I do. It's like, if it's black, it's black. If it's white, it's white. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. And we call it how we see it, and I've always backed him up with that, because I think it's good in the space. So we got Popdog doing what a meme coin is supposed to do: producing memes, making partnerships with the right people in the space, growing the community, tons of engagement. Let's get to the website really quick. Let's scroll down. I want to talk about this a little bit more as well, because I jumped over. We got the tokenomics, the LP's burn, sale tax token, the how to buy. This is what I want to get at down here, that there's a donation wallet for, the marketing. I thought this was a good idea, actually. I thought this was pretty smart, that people can donate to get some marketing done, maybe exchanges. Who knows what they're going to do with it. But I think this is pretty good, because I've been noticing that a lot of people, when they like something, they're willing to do that. So, I'll have all these links down below for you guys to tap in. This is the chart that I'm looking at. And obviously, people are going to be fearful, right? We talked about all the partnerships. This is how I look at it. Like, they know the right people. They're growing into space. This is exactly what Popdog, baby. Let's go. Okay, love this. 1000 double R, deuces down low. I saw some motorcycle guys Also used to ride myself, so that's pretty nice right there. Yeah, memes galore, right? So let's get to the prices. This is what people want to know. This is the entry zone. This is what you want to talk about. So let's do this. Let's get into this. So, like I said, when the markets are greedy, be fearful. When the markets are fearful, be greedy. And I'm starting to see some people are probably noticing that, inching their way in little by little. I like to, DCA my way in little by little, and we're going to talk about these. I am on a daily chart, okay? Let's put this on a favorite. Let's get our horizontal lines and talk about some support and resistance and why this one could potentially turn around. It's on that $1 million market cap, which is that psychological barrier all the time, and that deleted zero zone, okay? So let's put that right there. Let's see if we hold on to this. This was a prior resistance right about here. That's right underneath deleting a zero. And you know that prior resistance become future support. So let's just show you what I'm talking about really quick. And on DeFi, it's not always picture perfect, but this is just how it works sometimes, okay? And we'll start to layer this chart up, but anything above this deleting a zero, this is a prior resistance. Even, it's not picture perfect, but these little small, like, getting close there but not quite making it. We never came back and made a support on there. We just shot up nonstop, never came back. And you can see that this even works on like stuff like Bitcoin or anything, because what happens, look up the pattern, the Wyckoff distribution pattern, because it kind of shows you how eventually, no matter what, somehow the charts kind of find their way to the support stuff. It's wild on how it doesn't matter what kind of chart you're looking at. Yes, there's some instances where some unique things happen and things just never come back down, but in smaller time frames, if you change the time frame, you can find Wyckoff distribution patterns nonstop. Now, this is going to be this next area where, when we get up here, this is going to be right around there, right around the 2 million. Right around there. This is going to be the range that I'm going to be looking at, right? Anywhere from this $1 million range, the $1 million range. If it could hold on to this, is good. I had a little bit lower. This would be a nicer range for it to hang out in. But I'm just looking at this because this was the prior resistance before. That was like an all-time high. Not saying that it has to go any lower. It doesn't have to come down to, $700,000 or $800,000 market cap. But the way that I played, I would DCA, because, the overall crypto market is pretty red. So any kind of consolidation in here, anything that happens is still good. This is called range trading, right? So eventually we break out above that $2 million market cap, make a support, and go back up to test all-time highs. With the right people in the space, it's very easy to do this. They got the right partnerships. They know the right people. That's why I'm making a video on it. They didn't tell me to make a video on it. I'm doing this for the culture because I like what I see. I like the partnerships that's making. And then this will be the next range up here. Once we get up into this zone up here, you can see it fits right up in there. So that's what we're talking about with Popdog in the short term. It has a lot of potential. It's really up to the community to notice that one, Popdog is young. Two, it doesn't have really any exchanges as far as I can see right now. So, once they start loading up exchanges and things like that, and the market's kind of turn around, the overall crypto market is down. It is red. It is picking up. Always look at this as well with the psychological barriers as far as like 2.5, 3.0, 3.5, 4.0. It's crazy how the mind always somehow respects this, and we saw the crypto market kind of do an immense pullback. When you look at let's just open this up just to show you guys that it's not an isolated instance. It's the whole crypto market got rocked. Okay, there was almost $1 billion got wiped off the table in liquidations in the last few days, last couple of days, and now the markets are turning back around. But yesterday it was, it's still basically a sea of red. Obviously it's recovering, and the reason it is recovering, it's going to go back to what I'm telling you. The market picked back up over that 2.5. When the market comes back underneath that 2.5, that's a buying opportunity for those who have changed their philosophy, for those who, when the markets are fearful, they're being greedy. Some people are going to continue to be greedy at the top, and some people are going to continue to be fearful at the bottom. And when the market switch to from a bull cycle to a bear cycle, that's going to be detrimental to their portfolio. Hopefully you guys, do rock with me, and you guys understand what I'm trying to tell you, and you guys read in between the lines. It's time to change your philosophy if your things have not been working out, and start to look at the market a little bit different, because we have a lot of room for error because we're on the left side of the chart before the Bitcoin halving and stuff. Look at the Bitcoin rainbow chart. Historically, they have done shakeouts right before the halving. It just happens. Okay, so and after the halving, there is a pump. So I still do believe there's going to be a massive pump, and I'm still very bullish, and I'm still long on the market. In the short term, is it short? Yeah, it's a fire sale, really. It's just the way that you look through the prism. Your perspective on this market is going to be the biggest factor of your portfolio this cycle that comes around. And hopefully you guys can do the right choices, start to adjust yourself. Don't try to change anything outside. Try to change what you got going on in your head. The biggest wall that you got to climb is the one that you build in your mind. So let's go ahead and look at this one right now. Any kind of support up in here. This is going to be our, you know, DCA area. This is where smart money comes in. This is that smart money zone. And, you know, dumb money up here, I guess. Smash the like button. Make sure the bell notification is lit and continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is.